All right, hi guys, Beverly Moore, and today we're going to do a warm-up for running because I do plan on running a little bit today. And what we're going to start with are just basic leg swings. Now you may need to hold on to something. I don't have anything near me to hold on to, so I'm going to try not to fall down. But you want to start with just swinging your leg forward and back. Just trying to open up those hips. And that was 20. There's 20 on the other side. So now I'm going to go across my body. So it's going to help open up my hips laterally. It's harder to balance. It's just helping you get loosened up. And warmed up. All right, that was 20 on each side. Next exercise is just going to be hip openers. So I'm going to lift my knee up as high as I can and open it up to the side, lift it up, knee back. That's 10, shake it out a little bit. 10 on the other side. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, 2 more exercises, then we should be good and warmed up. So if you don't have a lot of space, you're just in a small area with a treadmill, you can utilize just the space you're in, or if you can travel, then you just carry this movement forward. We're just gonna skip to the loo, my darling. That's what I always say. Just trying to lift that knee and drive from my toes. Next exercise is called butt kickers. And it's going to help loosen up your quads. So you really are trying to kick your foot back so that your heel kicks you in the butt. And again, you're just trying to stretch those quads out, but dynamically while moving. Later is when you do a static stretch and hold. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay down flat on your back. Bend those knees. Arms out into a T. And just drop your knees over to one side. And then drop them over to the other side. I'm going to do 10 like this. And then add a leg sweep. Now this top leg, I'm going to extend it and just sweep it up like I'm drawing a little semicircle on the floor. Doing 10 like that. Oh yeah. I need more of this. And that's it. That is your running warm-up. So now you should be good to go, but still walk a minute or two before you get moving at full pace. All right, hey guys, Beverly Moore here, and I am at my apartment gym again today, and I have a workout partner, and her name is April. Where is she? So we're gonna do legs and shoulders today, and we're gonna do a selectorized machine, which is right here. So we can do lots of things on the selectorized machine. So while I'm doing the legs portion, April's gonna be doing the shoulders portion, and then we're gonna flip-flop. So let's get started on the legs. All right, so leg press machine, there's different kinds, but this one, there's not a whole lot of adjustments, maybe just the seat moves forward and back. And what I'm looking for when I'm moving the seat forward and back is that I can get in and get my feet placed without impinging my hips or my back. I'm gonna go ahead and set the weight at a number that I think that I can do. It's just on 8, so take that off. So I need to be able to get full range of motion on this machine. And I'm gonna start with my feet kind of square, just like I would do a regular squat. My toes are turned out just a little bit because, you know, females, we have the Q angle in our hips, so we need to turn out just a little bit. And I'm gonna push equally with my heel and the ball of my feet. And if I feel like I can get full range of motion when I come back without the weight banging, I'm good. After you do one, you may need to adjust your feet a little bit. And I don't want to lock my knees out, so you take them out till they're straight, but softly bent. I might need to go back one more notch, but I'll do that next time, since I'm almost done with this set. And that's 15. And bring it all the way back, and then I'm going to change my foot placement. I'll let them rest for just a little bit. So now I'm going to do plie squats, or sumo squats they're called. So my toes are actually hanging off of this platform. My heels are on the edge, because that's all I'm pushing with. I'm going to push with my heels and squeeze all the way up my inner thighs. I always use the analogy, feel like you're squeezing a basketball between your thighs. Again, once I do one, I see if I need to adjust my feet just a little bit. And again, don't lock those knees. and it's going to be calf raises. So again, you don't want to lock your knees all the way backwards, but just keep them straight but softly bent in the right direction. Your toes are at the very bottom of the platform, and you want to push up and then let those heels stretch down beyond that platform. Now I did 15 reps of the leg presses, but usually for the calf raises, I'll get a few more of those. I'll do them till they burn and then try to do 4 more. So that usually ends up being about 20 or 25. If that's the way you're counting, you don't even have to count until they start to burn. You do them till they start burning, and then you count to 4. Ooh-wee, which they're burning now. So 4 more. 1. Oh. And my last one, I'm gonna let it stretch back and just hold it there for a second, just to stretch, and then slowly let that platform back in. And that's the leg press. So the only thing I'm gonna do different next time is I'm gonna move the seat in just a little bit more, just because it wasn't quite full range of motion for me. And I'm gonna try to do more weight since I was able to do 15 and it wasn't too hard. So, all right, good job. All right, I'll start off with shoulder presses. And I'm standing up, so I wanna make sure my feet are about hip bone distance apart, belly's tight, weight's in the ball of my feet, and my knees are slightly bent. Suck that belly in tight, and we'll start right here. So your elbows are just below parallel, dumbbells are right by your ears, and push them till they're straight. You don't have to touch the dumbbells together. You're just trying to get your arms vertical above your shoulder joints. How's that weight feel? Is it too heavy?
I made it one less.
Okay. April's doing her leg press. We're taking turns. One more, be 15. That was good. All right, next exercise, side shoulder raises. So again, same stance as before. Anytime you're doing a standing exercise, whether it's with dumbbells or cables, you still want to have that same stance. Arms out to the side, lift until your shoulder height. And I like to use the analogy, pour a cup of coffee at the top. That way your pinky is just a hair higher than your thumbs. These are 10 pounds and it's a little heavy. I'm gonna try a few more. I might go back down to 8s. Because these are little bitty chicken cutlets, chicken tenderloins. And that's all I got. Last exercise for shoulders is gonna be rear deltoids. So we're gonna do a different one today. I want you to hold those arms up like a goalpost, and you're gonna drop it down until you're parallel to the floor, and then open it back up like you're backhanding someone. These are really good for all of your stabilizer muscles. I've lowered the weight. I wouldn't be able to do that 10 like this. This is 8, and this may even be a little bit heavy. Let me get a few more. Burns, burns, burns. Don't let those elbows drop below parallel. Oh. And that was it. Shake them out a little bit. Good job. Next exercise is walking lunges. And we're gonna start down at the other end of the gym and walk as far down as we can. That should be about 10 or 12 steps. And then we've gotta match it going back. So if you don't have a large space, then you just have to make do or do different kind of lunges. There's so many lunges you can do, but we're gonna do walking ones today. All right, ready? This is where I can tell that I need to stretch more. My quads are so tight lately. You want to keep your shoulders up. Push up with your front heel. I should be smiling like this doesn't hurt.